Hello, people. So, yeah, quite a mess again. Nothing is getting open this time, but you'll be seeing a sequence of videos where a lot of fast kind of a job is being done without taking it to a mechanic. Something is being, well, you'll get to know eventually, but there are quite a few videos that will be coming shortly. Now, today's video is gonna be an odd one. Maybe it's needed, maybe it's not needed, maybe you can. Maybe I mean it can come in handy, you never know. So that is going to be this part. So we usually don't even care about these kind of linkages, but basically lubricating them, greasing them can slightly come in handy. Maybe, I mean, it does. So today I'll be just doing this among other things, and again you'll get to see those videos. But yeah, today is going to be this one. So let's carry on. So yeah, today we'll be removing this and just greasing in all the linkages. I'll first clean this part and I'll make a kind of mark just to make sure that okay, this is where it was, so that I don't have to readjust it once I put it back. Now the second thing is gonna be that this is gonna require a 8H socket, as you can see. Now just as a backup, I have a long one as well. This is for so yeah, this is 1/4 and this is 1/2 inch. Reason being, you never know if more pressure is required. These kind of 1/2 inch ones come in handy. So let's give it a shot if we can. Okay, yeah, this opened with 1/4. Now this has a rubber kind of o-ring in. Let me pull this out. So yeah, this needs to be cleaned. Okay, let me open this one up. Now to remove this, we are going to be requiring a 10 mm wrench, oh sorry, spanner. Let me get this out. So this is completely off, and this is what I was talking about. So this we can clean. You can push these rubbers slightly out of the way, and this will come out, this Allen nut, if you push, because this is, as you see, yeah, so all dirty, no sign of grease can be seen, though there are two o-rings, this and this. So we'll be cleaning all of this. We'll be cleaning these as well and greasing them and putting it back in. But as for the rest of it, if you see, even if you loosen these up, you can, but still this is just too tight. So we'll have to just pry it out carefully to get access to the inner one. So yeah, let me get this out. Idea is simple, just a little bit of pressure will move it out of the way. But because these are rubber, we won't be using any other fluid other than just the water. Then we will completely dry them. So let me just wash them. I don't have to show how to wash them. I'll just be using water and soap for this, as well as where is that nut? Yeah, there it is. As well as I'll be washing this. Now I can try and pry these out with this needle as well, but I'm not gonna meddle with that because that is gonna hamper the elasticity. So any which ways, let me wash these and dry these. So yeah, these have been washed. Now I have just wiped them off with clean cloth, but still there is going to be some water. So what I use for drying that out is this vacuum cleaner, 800 watt, and it, trust me, does a very decent job at blowing all the water out. So if you don't have, I don't have a compressed air system, but this gets the job done. So basically, yeah, this is what I'll be using. Just to show you small example, things are gonna get louder. So just to give you an idea, yeah, that is how it works. Now I'll be completely drying this as well as this. I have not removed the o-rings, so this will be dried. So let me get that done. So yeah, I have dried this as well as this nut. Now the interesting thing about this is that if you can clearly see inside, there is that fail safe for Torx, and that would be Torx 30, and that is a good thing. And yeah, 30 does fit in to open it. Now why is, if you see the paint scraping, and if you're also having this, my shoe does, while riding off-road, while standing, it does hinder this. This is quite fat, and this has been protruding outside and has been a bone of contention. So I think I'll just be scraping this off with Dremel a bit up till here, because I know even if this fails with that H8 key and if I'm not able to open it, I'll be able to open it with the Torx. So this is a good safe, but this is getting scraped off. So let me quickly get that done. Okay, so just realized I don't have a vise, so I have to put this setup back in before I can actually use it. So first I'll bring these rubbers mount back. Now you don't have to grease these parts. These can stay as it is. Don't grease these parts. So let me pull these rubbers back in. So next we'll be putting that back. So I'll be greasing this basically within these mounts, because excess would have to be eventually wiped out any which ways. Anything that is covered or that is within the O-rings can actually be greased, because that means that the water ingress is not gonna take it away. Yeah, without a doubt, waterproof grease for these kind of applications can come in handy, but I don't have that. So this is it. Now let me put this in. So this is gonna go into this. The excess will now be wiped off. Next we'll be aligning this white mark with this one, as we had marked it before. No, this is where it was. Perfect. And now we will just tighten this. You get the idea. That is going to be pretty simple. Let me get that done. Now for fully tightening it, I'll be using 1/2 inch. I'm not gonna lie. And this is where it comes, and this is where it, if you can see, hinders with the shoe while riding, and this is why it is getting scraped off. So now I'll be just scrubbing it off with Dremel, and of course putting the nut back in. Now, as you would have seen earlier, there is slight bit of concave thingy in there, in this bracket. So that is only where this is going to go in. So that is why this has budged in almost about 2 mm. Now I'll tighten this. Now for the next part, Dremel bit, this again, just slightly pouring in some WD-40, just wetting it slightly. Yeah, there is going to be a lot of muck, mess, but that's okay. Safety gear important. And we'll just be scrubbing at least about, I don't know, up till here. So that would be about 2 to 3 mm. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. So this is how it is looking after just a slight bit. You get the point. I'll be doing a lot more of this. So let me get this done. So yeah, that is what it looks like after a few rounds. So obviously, just one thing, just keep grinding it, keep using WD-40, keep spraying on it so that it doesn't get too much overheated if you're using a WD-40, a drill bit. And this is what it looks like. Now, ideally, if I had a vise, I would have grounded it all the way and made it like this, and you would have known, you would have seen a lot of Allen bits that look like this, that are in this conical shape. But well, I'm not going to waste my time with that. As I said, I'm quite a bit in a rush, so this is where I'm going to end it. I'll just put some spray paint on it maybe, or I'll just leave it like that, or maybe just I'll think of it something, and I'll give the feedback on how it works, because earlier, yeah, there was a bit of a problem. And opening wise, this is not going to be a problem. As you can see, this here is that bit, and once I try and loosen it, it does get loose. So yeah, tightening is working fine as well. I don't even have to go to the one that is for the Torx. So yeah, that was it for this video. Hope this was helpful. Now that is another mess that I have to clear. Thanks. Bye.